Alright, hey there guys, Aiden DeCosta here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with another video. This video is going to be a bit of a ranty video, but it's still going to be an NBA discussion video, because there is something I have been bottling up about on my chest for the last, I want to say few months, because I've really noticed this over the last few months, especially after the Lakers won their fourth championship. This really started up again, and it's getting to the point for me to where I am just so sick and tired of seeing this shit that I gotta rant about this. And it's this whole LeBron stans, LeBron haters, and everything in between. I know I sound like Dom2K because he actually made a video like this at the end of 2018, literally like the very last day. And I watched that video, and I actually really did enjoy that video because it was one of the best videos. In my opinion, it was one of his best videos. It was one of the best videos he's had. But yeah, I'm just going to be talking about these types of people and basically why they both are just irritating to listen to and overall are just annoying to want to even engage in a conversation with. So you got LeBron stans. I'm going to start with the people that, you know, are, I wouldn't say the loudest, but they're definitely more heard than I think the LeBron. I think I said LeBron stans or LeBron haters. If I did say stans, I meant to say haters. So LeBron haters, you got these guys that are led by, you know, Skip Bayless, who, honest to God, would not be where he is today without the name of LeBron James. So it really just shows that LeBron made his career. And what I find interesting is the fact that I don't even think he hates LeBron as much as he does on television. I think he just does what he does because he knows LeBron is making him money, so he has to continue being a hater towards LeBron. And some of these arguments that people like to spit with, you know, these hating arguments that are just flat out bullshit. You know, one argument is the Ray Allen saved his legacy argument. I'll talk probably more about this in detail in another video relating to LeBron's career that I've been putting off for a little bit. But in short, there is no bloody way in the hell you can convince me or anybody else that has a brain that would say LeBron's career was saved by Ray Allen. First of all, number one, yes, it was the greatest shot in NBA history. No question about that. But even if that shot did go in, which it did, there was still overtime and a game 7. Okay? If either one of those don't go their way, guess what? Miami still goes home without a championship, and that Ray Allen shot means jack shit. So that's number one. Second argument that I know a lot of the LeBron haters like to perpetuate is the 4 and 6 argument. Now, I don't know why people hold his finals record against them. The only one I really hold against LeBron in a finals, in a GOAT debate, and I still think to this day deserves to be absolutely criticized, and we all know it, it was 2011. Like, that was the absolute worst finals performance I have ever seen from a superstar. And, you know, what followed afterwards was a brutal assassination attempt of LeBron as a player and everything he stood for. It was a brutal summer in 2011 to watch. Now, luckily, he did redeem himself, and he did ultimately prove that all that was just growing pains, and he was able to prove that he can be a leader. He can be the guy. He can be one of the greatest, if not the greatest player ever. He's proven that. And there's no doubt in my mind that he deserves to be in that conversation. So, but if you just bring up his finals record with no context, you just look like a fucking moron that is just trying to perpetuate a blanket state narrative. Blanket state? A blankless? Whatever it is. You're pushing a narrative that has no meaning or context behind it if you don't actually look at everything that's happened. Okay, again, I'll talk about this more in detail, possibly in another video. But those are just some of the stupid arguments I see from LeBron haters. Then you got the LeBron stans. And in my opinion, these guys are worse, okay? Because Bron haters, okay, they're just annoying, okay? They're just annoying. They say stupid shit, and again, I don't even think they mean it, but these LeBron stans, oh my God, they are the worst. And trust me, when I hear when people tell me that I'm a LeBron stan, I get offended because LeBron is my favorite player ever. He is the man that got me into watching basketball, him with Dwayne Wade. I've talked about this a few times in other videos. He and D Wade in Miami got me to watch basketball with the crazy shit that they were doing with alley-oops and the way they were just going at their opponents each and every night. But when people call me a LeBron stan on Twitter, or when I defend him in an argument, I get offended because I'm not that stupid. Okay, you got these guys that, as of the recording of this video, the Brooklyn Nets just got James Harden. And oh my goodness, these people are on Twitter making arguments like, oh, James Harden just wanted to go to Brooklyn because he was scared of a 36-year-old. Like, okay, did you ever stop to think that maybe James Harden just didn't want to play in Houston? Maybe he was just done with Houston. Maybe he wanted to move on. Maybe he wanted to, go somewhere else. Did you ever think of that? No, it's just because he's afraid of a 36-year-old past his prime, well, physically, LeBron James. Nope, he's just afraid of him. What about Kevin Durant going to Golden State? Maybe he just wanted to play in Golden State because he said that before. He wanted to play in a system that was very in tune with his skills. Nope, he was just scared of a fucking... He was just scared of LeBron. He had to join a super team to beat LeBron because LeBron owned his ass in the finals in 2012. Mind you, Kevin Durant in 2012 was like 24 years old, made the finals for the first time, and he wasn't even at his peak yet. But no, he was afraid of a 30-some-odd-year-old man who was athletically on the decline. No, he was just afraid of him. Okay. Makes sense, right? I don't fucking get it either, but hey, these are the arguments. Then you got the people that were saying that, oh, it's LeBron's league and everyone's playing in it. And I legit saw this from Cash Nasty last night which again is when I'm recording this video. It is the 14th of January. So on the 13th of January, I saw in the evening, I saw Cash Nasty on Twitter basically saying, oh, it's LeBron's league and everyone else is just playing in it. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, so then if LeBron loses, does that mean it's not his league anymore? Oh, wait, that's right. He would have no help, despite the fact that he is literally the best team in the league. And he's on the best team in the league. Also, furthermore, if we're going to make that argument, then I guess it wasn't his league in 2007, 2011, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. I guess those years it wasn't his league because he wasn't winning championships. Again, I might be overthinking that one, but I mean, hey, do what you fucking do. And then these guys also argue about, relating to Steph Curry. I've made a few videos on Steph Curry recently, so I don't want to dwell on this too much. They're saying that, oh, well, Steph Curry, LeBron took a mediocre roster to the finals. Why can't Steph Curry take a mediocre roster to the playoffs? And they often reference 2007. And, I'm of the opinion now, I used to think that it wasn't this way, but I'm starting to think that 2007 is one of the most overrated finals runs I have ever seen. Well, maybe not I've ever seen, because I think, there are finals runs that are highly overrated by some people. For example, I think not Dwight Howard. I think, the Jason Kidd Nets finals runs, I think those are overrated because they never really beat a good team. They were like a 47-win second seed. Like the majority of the teams they played, they weren't even 50-win teams. So I think those finals runs are overrated. I also think, years for, I even think LeBron's 7 straight finals, or was it 8? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 8 straight finals. I think those are overrated because everyone tries to argue that he made more finals appearances. So he's better than Jordan. It's like, okay, do you even know who he had to face in the finals? Like, Jesus. But yeah, these LeBron stans just make they make dumber arguments than haters do, in my opinion. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. But it's mind-blowing to me that these people argue this and say these things. And it's like, do you hear how stupid you are? And I saw someone else by the name of he's a 2K YouTuber, Aiden Ross, which I'm not surprised he doesn't know anything about basketball considering he's just a fucking 2K guy. He was saying that, LeBron is the greatest ever because he beat a 73-win team, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, this is just facts. And I'm just like, okay, so let's run down a list here. Jordan has won more championships with less help. He has never lost in the finals. He never had a 2011. He's never had to jump from team to team, creating great situations for himself. And again, I don't like to hold LeBron to that because I don't care if you take your situation, your control of your career and put yourself in a situation to win titles. That's fine. But if we're gonna be playing this game, then fuck it, I'll play this fucking game. Jordan has never beat a 70-win team because he was the 70-win team before the Warriors with, ironically, one All-Star. Jordan has legitimately three-peated twice. LeBron hasn't even won 6 titles yet. Michael has 5 MVPs. Bron has 4 as of the making of this video. Who knows? Maybe by the end of the season he could win his 5th. I doubt it. But hey, if anybody could win an MVP at 36 years old, it's him. And these are just some of the things I said on Twitter, which, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter at JediBro95. JediBro95. If you're not following me, please follow me, because this is where I get most of my material, and this is where I get most of my arguments and videos from, is people on NBA Twitter. So, I've spent too much time on Bron stands, but it's crazy to think that is just, those are the two sides. And then you have people... you got the people in the middle. Guys like myself who actually like LeBron. And again, I've said this before. He's my favorite player ever. I love the guy. But, goddamn, these people those stands especially, make it hard for me to be a LeBron fan some days. You got guys like in the middle who, you can't win no matter what the fuck you do. Again, I'm kind of rehashing Dom 2K's thoughts, but it makes sense. Like, you can't win no matter what you do. If you argue for him, you're a stan, and if you argue against him, you're a fucking hater. Like, I don't get it. Like, just because we disagree with your point, or we think that the criticism against him is valid, doesn't mean that we fall on those sides of the spectrum. There are people in the middle. It's very hard to find them, I know. But there are people in the middle. It's just... Anyhow. So, basically, that's just the entirety of this video. I've had this boiling for a few hours as of the making of this video. But if you guys do have anything else you want to add to this, let me know in the comment section below, as I would love to hear your opinion, obviously. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are... new. Hit the like button if you guys did enjoy. Also, one more shout out, because I don't know if I'm going to upload this video first or if I'm going to upload it after the James Harden trade talks. More than likely, but just in case. A huge shout out again to A1 Hoops, who recently hit me up on Twitter and actually put me on to these 2 apps to help make my thumbnails. So that's why you're seeing these thumbnails in the on the thumbnail right now. So huge shout out to him for hitting me up and showing me these thumbnails. Yeah, and also again, thank you to everybody who has been watching. Again, I know it is a bit of a struggle, and I hope everybody out there is staying safe because of the coronavirus. Personally, I really hope everybody is safe. I hope everybody is healthy. Yeah, that's all I can really say. Also, again, thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.